and welcome to the PS4 Tournament Open Series. We are here. It's March for our monthly finals for Under Night. I'm Brett, and I'm joined here with my co-commentator, Ben, aka Ghostada. And yeah, how was lunch, Ben?
It was pretty good. Long one. As usual, we got a pretty nice break for North America.
Yeah, we're snappy with those first twos on the top threes, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure.
You guys. Go ahead.
Cool down a bit. Yeah, let us cool down a little bit. There was a lot of hype in the EU, so hopefully
exactly
NA will carry it, as I said before we ended the EU side of things. But yeah,
no, for sure. If you guys missed it, definitely check out the VODs for EU this month. It was really cool. That's all we're gonna say about it is that it was awesome, and we'll leave the rest as a surprise for you guys. But not only was earlier today pretty exciting, of course, last month was also exciting. On the NA side, EU is great, but on the NA side, it's like a whole different realm here. And we got Big Black every month, right? I mean,
every month it's just,
this guy's a monster.
He's just been dominating. He's been definitely collecting the PSN prize money, as we'll talk about in a bit here. But he's definitely been reaping the rewards of his domination here.
Big Black is actually the final online boss. It's like
final
not
online
even.
boss for sure.
Actually, so in this grand finals from last month, it was Big Black versus Azure Under Night. And as you're gonna see, quote unquote, spoilers, Azure Under Night is also in this bracket. And if you didn't know that Big Black's in the bracket, well, I don't know how big of a bet I don't know what odds I would actually have to accept to bet against the fact that Big Black would be in this bracket. Because it's just his name 5 times here, guys. I don't know what else to say at this point.
Okay? I don't know what to say. He really needs no introduction. He's won every weekly finals. And he's right there. He's probably seated first, as he most likely should be. But we have a bunch of new faces here. And,
quite a lot.
One that I'm familiar with for sure. So it's Big Black, Phoenix, who is new, Cloud Like Jester, who is new, Azure Under Night, as we saw in the clip before. We have Drew, Skyblaze 64, Toledo 66, who I'm aware of, Massachusetts, and Singapore is returning as well. So we have 3 returning and 5 new. But that's what the Open Series is about, right? So
absolutely. Like new faces, and Azure Under Night is in the same half as Big Black, so that's gonna be interesting, right?
So we'll see who takes home the sweet prizes we have here.
Absolutely.
As Big Black has been taking it home every time, first place. So I know he's a college student, I believe. So it definitely helps with the college funds.
No, for sure.
So we'll see if he takes it home today or if Azure Under Night. But last month, actually, Azure almost. Well, I would say was giving him trouble.
There was some trouble. But there was definitely signs, and I know you were talking before about how this might be the week. We'll if they end up bumping into each other, we'll definitely talk about it more. But definitely eyes on Azure Under Night as well in this bracket. But obviously, I'm excited to take a look at all the players that we've never seen before, because that's kind of like the thing for the Open Series, right? Is anyone can enter, and it's just a great opportunity to actually just get in here, make a name for yourself, right? So if you're interested in trying to join up for the next one, definitely go to compete.playstation.com. That's where you're gonna get all the information on how you can register and participate in these weekly qualifiers. If you do well in the weekly qualifier, you can show up to one of these monthly finals. And of course, if you play something other than Under Night, or you're interested in participating in other games, the PS4 Open Tournament Series is for not only Uni, but we got games like BB Tag, we got Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur. It's a big mixed bag, a lot of different games. So definitely check it out. It's really cool. And as Ben and I are always talking about, just the fact that we got these awesome prize pools too, and the fact that it's for the weeklies too, right? So like not even just the monthlies. It's crazy still crazy to me, honestly. Like it's been a minute now, and I'm still kind of like, I can't believe we're able to do this stuff. Pretty dope.
It's pretty sick.
I'm ready to take a look at our first contender versus Big Black. It's going to be the first of the five unnamed the newcomer, the new blood, right? We got Phoenix here versus Big Black, and I think Ben and I are gonna have to take some guesses based on the stat charts for for he or she, and I don't know. It's gonna be a fun one. I'm enjoying that. I'm gonna have to guess about all of this stuff. So, honestly, that's as much information as I've gotten so far.
Yeah,
hailing from Utah.
Yeah, Utah. They have their social and stream right there. They made Nanase. First appearance in the North American side, perhaps. I want to say. I'm not exactly sure.
I'm trying to think of the last time we saw Nanase.
I definitely know EU has a few, but North American side, right. I can't remember a single one. She's pretty rare in North America.
She is.
To be honest.
She's definitely always been a bit rare.
Yeah, but maybe not for you because you're NorCal, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But 64% win rate is pretty good in 11 matches. Probably participated in about 2 of the weeklies or something, or 1 weekly in today's finals. And of course, Big Black. We've introduced this player profile multiple times. If you're new here and you're gonna watch next month, probably want to get used to looking at this man's player profile because he only has 1 loss. Yeah, 99%.
That loss is Spoinkman, if I recall.
Yeah,
right?
Spoinkman had to slip it in there in Twitch chat that one time. He was like, "Yeah, that was me."
That was me. My one footnote in the history books. I was that one L.
So he doesn't get 100% win rate, but 99%. So we'll see what the polls look like.
I mean,
versus Big Black.
As we collect these stats over the months, that number just keeps getting bigger, and oh man.
I want to see it at the end of 2021. You know what I mean?
I know, right?
it's like 300 matches, 1 loss. It's like But we're in character select already, so yeah, it looks like we're Byakuya and Anase.
Yeah. I hope that it doesn't stay at 1 loss, though. I want to see NA, step up their game, and we need a real bounty on this man. Like, I don't know what else to say. We got a prize pool ready, but
I was like, the prize pool should be a big enough incentive already, but maybe
it's got to make it like winner take all.
Yeah, winner take all. All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump into this first game here. Nase versus Byakuya. How are you feeling about this matchup, Ben? I mean, you got some pretty decent ways to keep the Spider-Man out with fireballs, and also honestly pretty competitive normals too. But how good do you feel that is going to actually end up being in the matchup?
So I think this matchup is the main thing is like Nanase actually can like contest Byakuya at like almost range for range. Like Nanase's 2B and 5B, 2C, 2B are all like pretty much like even range, and pretty much like even data, like frame data. So like she actually can fight like the close mid range versus Byakuya pretty evenly. It's like pretty even wise, but like she definitely has neutral advantage because she has access to float. She has access to wind fireballs. She just has more like neutral stuff that she can put out on the screen, and Byakuya, he has to dash block. Like most of the time he has to dash block and be like, please get hit by something so I can kill you. But I think that this matchup can be neutral is mainly about like Byakuya doing. You'll see like the thing where he sends out his spider arms. It's 6-6C. He'll mainly try to like use that to snipe, not to say trying to set like wind fireballs. So Phoenix has to be a little careful about just like being like, I can just set it whenever I want. Well, no, if you get hit by it, then it's like pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
But I think that the matchup is slightly an honestly favorite.
Yeah, opinion. I mean, so can she simply jump a little higher to dodge the dash C?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
That would be my assumption, and that would not be a great situation for Byakuya. I also imagine that just TKA Fireball is also an annoying task. Oh, wow.
There it is. There it is.
So that's a thing, which is the B Fireball is so slow, though, that even if you try and, do the Fireball kind of high up. Oh, wow, nice car. Even if you do high up, though, the Dash C will just catch on the recovery. But in any case, here we go. Let's see what we got here from Nase.
Block the overhead plus.
Oh.
Is that plus? I actually I'm so used to Nauti's using the EX Tornado.
Yeah, I don't see that one very often. I'm assuming it's plus. That being said, though, 5A is God, so, you know.
Yeah, true. Alright. Frame Trash. Phoenix will not bite here. Patience for Phoenix.
Wow!
Another sword card!
Oh no, the classic.
No, 5A, the classic 5A. And to the corner we go.
I'm really liking some stuff from Phoenix, though. I like what I'm seeing so far, despite the fact that what I'm seeing is poor Nase in a web about to die, probably.
No, okay, he CS on web. Okay, that was dangerous.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, actually. So. Yeah, for people who aren't aware, the way the webs work is they won't detonate if you're they won't detonate if you're not throwable, basically. Like there's a window afterwards. But if you chain shift, you lose that protection, so the webs will just instantly hit you.
Oh, he messed up the speed of his web. Okay, so that's why he got a double ping pong bounce on the web. Well, but it's not death. It's not death. It's most likely not death. It's gonna be one more throw or one more hit after. He's gonna put in web okay one more time, and he's working on a perfect. Phoenix is gonna have to do something. Okay, the top web is still there. He has to remove it somehow eventually. Okay, no.
Yeah, he did remove it by getting hit.
Unfortunately, yeah, he saw I think the block string was like 2B 5B, so he thought like because Bianca usually only has 2 lows, so like once you see one of them and then he doesn't use the other one, like Phoenix probably thought, oh, I can stand up and remove the top web. He wants you to stand up so that he can hit you with a low. That's like literally like the whole point of the top web.
Yeah.
But Phoenix got clipped by the 2C under his foot. So
it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, like I mean, it's literally just a mind game. It's like, when am I gonna stand up? I
think that was probably the strongest impression from Clearlamp the first time he came to North America. Was everyone was like he would just like psychic 2B you. He wouldn't string into it. He would just stare at you, and right when you're trying to stand up, he's just like low, and you're like this time I'll wait even longer, and he's like low.
And then you get hit, you're like...
Yeah. I remember everyone was complaining about it.
They're like, dude, how does he know, man?
Yeah, everyone was complaining about it. They're just like, why is he doing this low right when I want to stand up? Freaking annoying.
Is he looking at my hip? Is he looking at my stick? Alright, these sword cards are 3 for 3 raw. So Big Black is honestly free to sword card neutral. I don't know what's happening. He's getting bodied by sword card.
Yeah, I mean, they're well timed. Oh yeah. Okay, no.
You cannot do that pass through. You cannot autopilot the pass through part.
No.
Oh, the reset. That is unfortunate for Phoenix, as he's gonna definitely be in web OP. He has over 150 meter, and that's when Byakuya typically do it. Okay, it's not counter. What?
Oh, that was trying to do something.
Yeah, I can't. No. Especially the pass-through part. After the sword card block, there's 3 follow-ups, and typically the one that confirms is the pass-through. But
I'm glad the commentary camera was not on there, because I made the biggest frown as that slide through into the corner. All right, I'm cheering for random sword car, but it doesn't seem to be working out anymore.
Yeah, Big Black has definitely adapted here, and he's working on another perfect 200 meter web OP for sure. Oh, he didn't get the input, unfortunately, but he's gonna have another chance here. Oh, the CR route.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Ow.
Oh, okay, that's make him watch. That's how we're feeling.
I mean, to be fair, that is the thing which has the lowest chance of dropping, right?
True. AVC is pretty hard to drop.
I don't know, man. If I'm doing a Byakuya combo and I know it's gonna work, I will also CVO and press ABC. I take no chances, okay? I want to see more people do this. Do CVO enter for security.
Yeah, definitely.
We've seen too many drops today.
Yep.
Yeah, do CVO. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. So that, I can't believe that just was the first thing we watched, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking about it before, you know, when we were talking about the matchup. I was like, honestly, has to be really careful about it, because Byakuya will look to snipe you out of the startup of the low to the ground wind fireball.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. If you're Nanase at that distance, what else are you doing, right?
Exactly, yeah, exactly. But I feel like Phoenix definitely needed to, like, you know, he needed to like be willing to play in the mid range versus Byakuya. He shouldn't be too intimidated while Byakuya does definitely get better reward, not necessarily can go toe to toe with Byakuya in the range. You know, you don't have to. Phoenix didn't have to resort to constantly doing like sword car, like gap closer to like get in air quotes.
I mean, to be fair, it did work almost every time in the beginning, right?
True, exactly true, definitely true.
But you do gotta respect the adaptation for sure in tournament. I mean, that's a big part of tournament matches, right? Is you gotta make a snap decision immediately. You know, is my opponent actually going to adjust to this, or was that a fluke, right? Or do I need to actually shift up my game plan? But in any case, Big Black going to move into upper bracket round 2, and next up we're going to be taking a look at Cloud Like Jester versus Azure Under Night. So yeah, I know nothing about Cloud Like Jester. I'm excited to find out what character they play. Care to garner a guess, Ben? Unless you cheated.
I cheated. I always cheat. It's Byakuya. It's Byakuya.
Man, you didn't even give me the opportunity to try and guess. What's wrong with you?
Oh, true. My bad.
All right. Well, it's Byakuya from California.
So, from Cali. All right.
All right. So here's the real question: is this person NorCal or SoCal? Actually, we should try and guess after we watch the match.
Yeah? There's a style?
Oh, there's definitely a style. There's definitely a style.
Okay. 64% win rate. 42 matches. He's been playing, he's been participating.
That's actually, wait a minute. That's a lot of matches.
Yeah, that's a lot of matches. So they've definitely been participating in these, but have not made it this far. So definitely debuting for the first time this far. So, hey, your hard work and effort will pay off eventually. You know,
that's actually really awesome to see, though. So I'm a fan already, rooting for Cloud Like Jester. Who cares about this Seth player? No, just kidding. Azure Under Night, saw him last month. A lot of good stuff. Very excited actually to see him play again, because there were definitely a lot of very stylized choices that he was making in the matches, and I'm really curious to see how many of them are going to stick. What was kind of feeling the waters, and yeah, I feel like I think I've been watching them play for a good amount of Uni's life cycle. Certainly, they're pretty active in ST, like the later half of ST, from what I recall at least. So it's great kind of watching
a player
how they're not only evolve, but kind of like their play style, and just kind of how that gets molded. And so this is just an interesting setting, interesting context to look at some of that stuff. So I don't know. Byakuya versus Seth, though, I think we might end up talking about this again later at some point. But it's definitely just chase the little boy until, well, I guess they're both like little boys. Okay, whatever. Spider-Man chases the not Spider-Man until Spider-Man gets in. Yeah, and if Spider-Man can't catch not Spider-Man will win.
It's basically what Wingard Dude likes to say, or a lot of Seth players in the Seth channel and the Unicorn like to say, mosquito matchup. Seth is the mosquito flying around in the room, and Byakuya has to catch the little mosquito.
Man,
the little
super
annoying ass mosquito.
I mean, why is mosquito not fly? Is that just because you're super edgy and it's like mosquitoes suck blood? Because Seth's got, I don't know. I'm not going to stop there, but. Yeah.
But yeah, this matchup is pretty.
That was a serious question, but okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think mosquito just sounds better to them. I don't get it. Like, I actually don't know why they call it. I just say whatever they say.
It's fly. It's fly. Is this some like? All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna save this topic for another day though. But sorry, go ahead with your actual serious analysis of the matchup.
Yeah, so this matchup is pretty hard for Byakuya, because especially with the new introduction to Seth's air DP, air mobility.
Yeah,
he has even more air mobility, so he can like not interact with Byakuya even more. Like he basically didn't interact with he basically didn't interact with Byakuya in the previous version, ST, and now in this version in CLR, it's like pretty much worse. And
Yeah.
Byakuya didn't really get anything to help with people not interacting with him in the sky. So
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how good that move is for just getting out of areas because in the past, Assault, which is like the forward moving air option, it doesn't actually go that far. It's pretty obvious. So you can
It's
kind of
like-
catch it, right? Like if you're running under Seth and he does Assault, you can kind of turn around and kind of follow him, right? And that's definitely one of the weak parts of the old Seth air options is once you're following him and he's facing the wrong direction and he's used his backdash already, then he kind of has to YOLO basically, right? And that's where like dash B can be pretty good and stuff like that. Some options, but now air
It's just like, see ya.
DP it goes like so much farther. It's much harder to catch. And because because of the distance, and it actually goes up too for some funny reason. So a little bit because I don't know, he needs it. Just that difference in distance allows the Seth player to use it more liberally too, so they can actually initiate using it. And so yeah, you get to move pretty far. And I'm sure we're going to talk about that more later. But it looks like actually first up we're going to be taking a look at Drew versus Skyblaze first.
Yes.
And I think both of these players are
They are new. We have
they
never
are
seen
new.
them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So they're the new recruits, the fresh blood here, forced to play each other in gladiatorial combat in round one. It's gonna be Drew from Utah. That's not the first Utah player.
No,
yeah.
Phoenix was also from Utah.
Yeah,
so
all right.
They might know
Let's
each other. Who
go.
knows?
Let's go Utah. Let's go West Coast. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but it's pretty good win rate. This probably
Yeah.
won weekly, and then today's top 8 or top 64 or however many we had. So pretty good win rate. Plays Linne, pretty common character for people who are getting into the game. And then
It's Aurier.
It's Aurier, pretty young too, 17. From the same location as Azure, I believe, from Georgia. Yeah. So let's see what what they're made of. They've been playing for a while. 36,
Yeah, that's a good amount of matches.
Yeah, so definitely on the grind, and they've made it here.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be Aurier Linne. I think people who've been tuning in have seen a lot of Linne in general, especially if you watch EU. And a little bit of Aurier here and there, in particular because of Row, but we also had Spoink Band and a couple other Auriers here and there. So I don't know. I enjoy watching Aurier, especially in this version. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna play out, and especially I don't know, like you're approaching that match and if you see you're fighting an Aurier you've never fought before. It's pretty terrifying, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
It's sweating time. It's like, oh no.
No, because it's like, all right, I'm fighting this Aurier. The first time they're on you, you have to be like,
you're like,
is this guy gonna 6B me?
I was like, I need to block
like,
6B. I need to block 6B. I need to block 6B.
No, it's like, especially if you don't think you can see it, you're like, do I just guess now? Should I assume? Or is this guy gonna do anything other than the overhead? Yeah. Maybe, who knows?
Is it 2A 6B, 2A 2A 6B? How many buttons before the 6B? Or it's like, I'm in a 2-2C. She's gonna run up 4C 2A.
I know, right?
Every Aurier player will tell you 6B. They're like, yeah, 6B looks nothing like 4C.
Yeah, they're all liars.
Why do you do 4C 2A? Because it doesn't look like anything like 6B. I'm like, oh, okay.
Don't listen to Aurier players about that. Never listen to them about that. They just want you to get hit. They just want the easy hit.
All right, so Linne Aurier. This matchup, I feel like Kuga with a new Kuga, because she can charge it, so it goes farther.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good at like controlling the space where like Aurier wants to kind of approach from. Like she wants to assault, jump C, or like thrust.
Sure, yeah.
And like her like, she doesn't want to use force function, the air hop move, to like that much because it costs grid, obviously. But like if she really does want to, it's like really hard to anti-Aurier. So like she can't really just like force function and fall on you with like her persona or her button, and it would be like pretty hard to contest most of the time, especially Linne, who doesn't have like a super strong anti-air. But obviously that costs grid, so I think Linne has a better shot than she did in ST because she didn't have the charged version of the Kuga that goes farther, so it controls less screen space.
Do you think it's risky to do that versus thrust? Like, do you think thrust can just, you know, if you sneak it in, do you think you can just snipe that charged Kuga with thrust though? Like,
I definitely think, yeah, there's definitely a lot of startup, so you can't just like keep doing it. But I do think it makes it so that like she can actually like contest in neutral more. So it becomes like this like you know, like I'm gonna try to catch the startup of your thing, and then you know then she can like walk back with punish, etc. Like it gives her more options for sure.
Gives
more
Ori
like
a little bit
RPS
more to think
neutral.
about and consider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. Curious to see if it's gonna play out like that. Otherwise, it's probably going to be about blocking 6-spear now.
I mean, Lune is also gonna have to show that their force function button is the macro is bound because Ori's like to like jump in a lot.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Lune has one of the best anti-air answers in the game.
Yeah, that is actually very convenient versus shenanigans that Ori can do.
Yeah, so,
I'd imagine. So I haven't actually seen it, but I'd imagine it's also actually useful against playing around weird delay air order / J2C / and all of that stuff. So that's nice. So you can just kind of throw it out. Not as easy for Ori to have to play around. All right, well, we're gonna find out right now because we are going into game 2 in the upper bracket, round 1 here. Round start thrust. Right? Yep.
That's the DP by accident. That was definitely Bikuga, but gets an assault starter.
Yeah, Drew going in, gets a good assault here. So what's this corner pressure gonna look like here? Mujin and just repressure.
Oh, counter! No, don't get it countered again. And he's gonna drop the combo, unfortunately, and Skyblaze will get the combo, no side swap, and then does that ender.
That was interesting.
Yeah, nice.
Uh-oh.
Yep, and B increased thrust is pretty good reward in terms of damage. It's pretty guaranteed combo.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna kill. This is not gonna kill, but it will add a good amount of damage where one throw will finish the round. Yep, there's the force function. Get off me. Reversal.
Oh, well, what? Oh, wow.
Yep, she can cancel 5cc into 2c.
I was gonna say, winning Vorpal after dumping from CVO ended up working out pretty well, but it looks like just got caught probably in the middle trying to process that situation. Same drop section here from Drew. Skyblaze, actually this is looking very similar to the end of last round. Yeah. Oh, there's that charge Kuga. See if it ends up working out.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, so gets hit by the 2-2 again. Nice placement of these persona balls, to be honest.
Why play Seth when you can just make that one, right? The double jump into dive kick. I'm a fan.
Try to anti-air, but a little too slow. Which is funny to say for Ori because she has the fastest anti-air in the game. 7 frames.
Alright. Lina has Vorpal. There it is. Oh no! Oh no!
Yup! Lin ADP sucks, as NYCZ Brandon would say somewhere.
I mean, to be fair, it really does suck in this particular matchup. Alright, Roll is gonna avoid the persona, so good hit here from Drew.
Yep, nice
I like these backdashes. Yeah, I like this. I'm actually liking this a lot from Drew here.
Oh, unfortunate side swap. Sometimes it side swaps if you're not careful about it. Definitely just a practice thing. But gets an assault starter, and this, I don't know if this is the round actually. It wasn't counter hit. Spending meter won't kill.
Gonna try.
They touch the ground, so it's definitely not gonna kill. Yeah, it prorates the combo if they bounce on the ground during the CVO. But the media assault will hit raw, as Drew will take the first game with a perfect.
Wow, yeah, just a lot of aggression from Drew. Loved a lot of the movement, in particular that last round, right? It just seemed like everything was working for them. Interesting defensive play from Skyblaze too. A lot of that defensive persona was working out really well the first round, second round too, but not really so much on the third round. So it didn't really seem like it was terrible though, and I feel like we might see Drew run into that some more if he can get that timing down. But definitely looks like both players are really just filling each other out. This is definitely a, it seems like something we'd expect from two players who are making their debut here in this top 8. So
Yeah,
we'll see
I
how
definitely
game 2
would-
plays.
Yeah, I definitely like what I saw from Drew, but I definitely would like to see more increase the air Bikuga. Like
Yeah.
the grounded Bikuga she's always had that. It's not. I mean, while it's definitely like you can use it, I just feel like with the new air version, there's
The angle
no
and the
real
recovery,
the angle and like the recovery and the plus frames. It just feels like it's so much better. While obviously it has more startup, it's just so much better. I mean, when I fight against Lene a lot, I fight against one of the best ones in North America. Like increased Bikuga in the air, the TK version is super annoying.
Brandon sucks. I'm just kidding. He's watching the streams, yeah. I'd also reckon that it would be pretty effective versus the defensive Persona stuff if they're gonna keep trying to do that. But we'll see if it actually plays out. Yeah, yep. I mean, I feel like you can just TK Kuga there.
Oh my! Oh, wow! 2C,
That was
2C
that was really
recovery.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that ender I will not. That ender keeps letting Drew like tech backwards and it gets no Oki. So Skyblaze loses a lot of pressure mid-screen if he does that combo ender a lot. The
Nice!
A-order ender,
Wow! Yeah,
Nice
that was
2C.
really clean 2C.
Yo, thrust. Doesn't confirm it with the meter, but it's okay. Oh no! Okay, it doesn't get punished. Lucky for him.
Oh,
Pokes
the
out with
challenge.
2B. Yeah, pokes out with 2B. Yeah, so that ender right there, this is not gonna kill.
But it looks cool.
Yeah, definitely looks cool. Oh,
Oh!
-5. It's -5. Okay, he knows. It's -5. So you can throw punish it if you don't have a 5 frame, but Ori's 2A is 5 frames. So from that point blank, it's a guaranteed punish.
All right. Wow! Yet again, interrupts.
Okay, rolls. Oh wow, nice fuzzy block. Nice block on the overhead as well.
Yeah.
Nice challenge.
Sky definitely ready for that IC5C. Was ready on the other time that Drew tried it too. This is looking like a really solid round, even with the slight drop here. There's the overhead. Looking to try and close it out here.
Thrust, backdash, 2-2. Oh no. Maybe didn't recover in time. I'm not sure.
This is a great opportunity for Drew. Gonna take Vorpal now. And oh yes.
Yeah, but that's a really bad starter. Typically, that's why Lineage usually don't even go for that mix-up. Even if you hit... Oh, God. He's dead. I'm not sure if he wanted that, but... Either way, he got baited, and game 2 goes to Skyblaze.
Yeah.
So, last game. We'll be heading on to game 3.
3, yeah. I don't know. There was tension seemed really high in that particular game. There was definitely a lot of scratching and clawing going on.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, so we're gonna go back to the lobby and the characters again. Let the players, think it through. But I really liked both players did a really interesting like anti-air to catch both players from falling.
Yes.
Like
yes.
Skyblades did like 2C when Drew was falling down, and then Drew was like, "All right, hold up, I got you. I'm gonna 2C when you're falling down and catch her landing as well."
All right, here we go, game 3.
Definitely dashing in. Oh, well, gets hit by the person. I don't know if they could have confirmed off that. Yeah, that's minus. Especially if the thrust hits that deep. Go to no. The walking back from Drew is gonna cost him the cycle. Yeah.
Yeah, Skyblaze. This neutral game is looking difficult for Drew to deal with, but it doesn't really matter if you just hit them. So here we go. And gonna actually take Vorpal. So yeah, Skyblaze unable to capitalize on having Vorpal, but still gonna find these hits. And I do think that is a big thing going for Skyblaze. Skyblaze constantly is getting the better end of this deal, just as far as challenging and poking out on defense.
Wow, one up to throw from downtown.
Yeah.
I respect the attempt with the backdash. Oh, got him. Yeah, Skyblaze is really autopiloting a lot of backdash into set, and Drew's really cross under. He's dead. Oh, TK. Okay, I haven't seen that round in a while, but he's gone. No meter needed. Nice.
Man, I don't know what it is. I feel like you're onto something there with the autopilot backdash. It's like there is a spacing where once Drew gets a little close and doesn't just run into the persona, Sky just kind of is picking some pretty risky positions to, you know, to
like
put,
right
put
here.
himself in. Yeah.
Linne's one nice backdash on the overhead.
Oh, nice one!
No, he dropped it. I don't know what's the OTG there, but he definitely could have got a combo there. But maybe it was a weird hit. Didn't practice that one.
Oh, too far though. Yeah. Don't think it was expecting the air hit. Pressure here though from Drew. Yep, gonna dump meter. Just get their turn. Oh,
overhead. That's a good starter, especially in the corner.
This is really good because it's gonna keep Vorpal for himself. Skyblaze, yeah, gets hit by the low again. Like you said, not that much damage, but the momentum. I mean, we'll take those, right? One more hit might do it here.
Nice.
All right, this could be the end here for Skyblaze.
Oh, okay.
Drew smells blood. They're trying to get chase. Uh-oh. All right, this is where Skyblaze tends to get control. Yeah, EX here, not gonna work out. Just pressing buttons.
Oh, gets run up thrown. Oh, that was a really scary EXTN that Drew whiffed, cause like Ori can punish that easily. Like with ease, she can punish that. Just like thrust into EX thrust is like super easy to confirm. Like you know she's gonna whiff it. Well, maybe you know Skyblaze didn't know, but like if you're ready for it and you can just thrust it, like Ori is really good at whiff punishing a bunch of stuff. Like 5B, 2B, thrust is like all amazing for whiff punish.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I would have been scared, but I think we're gonna see a bunch of them in the replay here. Is these rundowns by Drew, I think really turned the tide. Because I think when Skyblaze was in their comfort zone, it was looking really good for Skyblaze. It was just these kind of situations where if it looked like if Drew got Skyblaze kind of scared, Drew would just chase him down like the boogeyman, and it would just kind of crumble from there.
Yeah, Linne has the, I believe, I don't know if she's the fastest ground runner, but she's top 3 fastest ground runner. So she's one of the few people who can actually like run Ori down if she's trying to run, like with her amazing backdash. Like Ori's backdash is top class for like being like, no, I'm just gonna reset to neutral, no. But Linne is like, no, I'm gonna chase you because I can actually do that. So yeah, I think Skyblaze definitely like felt pressure to use multiple backdashes, and like Drew definitely like smelled blood, as you said, and just like kept chasing her down, like just like ran her down, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think it also helped that kind of the risk reward worked out for Drew there. A lot of the time, even if he did get hit trying to do something like chase down, like Drew got clipped a good amount of times by like air order, but it never led to a combo because the situation was always kind of weird. So that also was definitely a point in Drew's favor. But in any case, Drew gonna put himself in the round 2 for the upper bracket. He's gonna be fighting against the winner of this next match. Well, actually, I don't actually know which match we're gonna be taking a look at first, but I like to be surprised. So we're gonna either be taking a look at Cloud Like Jester versus Azure, or it's gonna be some more fabled new faces.
Yeah, I believe we're gonna be seeing Toito versus.
Okay, yeah, so it's gonna be Toito. I don't know why, but I want to read that as Tokitoa. But Ben, give me the rundown on Toito.
Yeah, so Toito, they commentate in TO for Boston Blue Beat up in Massachusetts. It's the name of the local. They, as you can see, Massachusetts. You can follow them on Twitter, and they stream at Boston Blue Beat. That's
actually, pretty young for a TO. Good stuff.
Yeah. He's a really cool person. I met him when we went up, when Brandon and I and my friend Javi, we drove up, and we went up there for Boston Blue to extend about a year ago, or 2019 December. It was really fun. We like hung out with Isaac Vinnis and the crew up there. Yeah, but he plays Wagner. He's really cool. I believe he mains Blaze Blue Central Fiction, but I mean, if you're an anime fighting game player, you definitely play other anime fighting games. So yeah, he dabbles into this one, and Singapore is repeating. We've seen them multiple times. I think this is the 3rd time they've been on the top 8.
Yeah,
so we'll
right.
see how far they get. They do play Enkidu, so we will see. They've definitely been on the grind. So we shall see how Toito will fare against Singapore. I haven't seen Toito play that much. I haven't seen him play I haven't seen him play that much But yeah, pretty strong Wagner from up there.
Yeah,
but
we don't actually get to see Wagner that often on the Open Series, to be frank. So that's gonna be exciting. And Enkidu Wagner, yep, it's gonna be a fun one. I think everyone enjoys watching Enkidu. So I'm not sure if Wagner's actually a crowd favorite or not on the kind of the more public side of things, but I'd be interested in finding out actually. Like, you know, I think we can tell, like, you know, everyone loves Akatsuki and Enkidu and stuff like that. And Yuzu, right? Everyone likes Yuzu. I'm pretty curious where Wagner falls for you know, for the average viewer.
if you're a fan of like Karen from like Street Fighter, the Ojo Sama trope, you're probably a fan of Wagner, probably. So
Yeah,
let's see.
yeah, I like that color, but
the
that's
color's
neither here
nice.
nor there.
Oh, I don't know if that was plus, but Toledo got poked out or traded there after his shield.
Yeah, that definitely looked a little bit awkward, but okay, run up meaties here from Singapore. Trying to just tear through Toito here. Toito with a wake up DP. Okay, well, at least it was only an IC5C punish. I suppose it could be worse, but wow, all right.
And Toledo, basically didn't get to play the game that round.
Yeah.
But he's gonna walk back by B with 6B. Try to anti-rip 5C, get sidekick. That didn't work. And Singapore is gonna carry them to the corner. EX, nice.
Oh,
wow,
missed the
wake up
meaty.
buns.
Yeah, unfortunately here for Singapore, we are going to get a buff. And now, in clear, you can actually tell when Wagner has the buffs here on the top underneath her health bar. You can see here, she consumed her buffs, 3 buffs here, and Wagner pressure. Oh,
Yeah, that is, empty drill is -5, and you can pretty much fuzzy it every single time. There is no real frame trap there.
great
So-
VO here, though. Oh, and
Nice
baits the
bait.
up kick. Wait, that was just up kick.
Yeah, that's not, that wasn't the...
We
reversal
just wake
version.
up kick over here. I respect it. All right, so Toito, getting a lot of damage out of that punish nicely because of the VO state, but is going into round 3 with no resources. Pretty significant for Wagner. She does like to have her meter, so we'll see how this plays out here. On the other hand, Singapore, full double stick of butter, going to be quite nice. Enkidu definitely is happy to dump meter either for damage or for extended pressure, and it's an Enkidu round as far as I can tell so far.
Yep, and Toledo is gonna DP. I was gonna just say that. Okay, nice bait on the nice bait on the parry, but Singapore actually had CS, so he could have done a CS parry. Okay. Yup, J, falling J. Yep. Have the fuzzy block those. Frame traps. 2 AD. Yeah, that's -2.
Yeah, but that 5A almost worked though. Honestly.
Yeah. Nice anti-air. Okay, 2 in there. Oh, that's -4. Probably doesn't know.
That should be it, I think.
Yeah, that should.
I don't want to curse it.
No, the routing wasn't there.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong meter side. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong person's meter. Me bad.
Yeah.
All right.
But-
So, still, Toito did actually take the match. So, I don't know. It was pretty back and forth. It's like whoever got knocked down started just slamming on the other guy. But I don't know. I think going into game 2, we're just gonna see if we got more adjustments because there's not really much information, honestly, from game 1. So,
Yeah, I think Toledo maybe needs to calm it down a little bit. He's definitely willing to DP / that. Yeah, you cannot be trying to take your turn. That's the second time that's happened. So Toledo needs to be really careful with sword drill, counter hit.
I'm definitely nice poke out. I'm definitely looking to see some more threatening pressure from Toito. Like the Wagner core pressure, we really haven't seen too much of it yet. So far, it's been kind of a lot committed into specials here, but I'd like to see
I think he's just messing up his 2-2C input.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-2C input. I just assume that he's messing that up because otherwise, I'm pretty sure he knows better than to empty cancel drill in front of his opponent's face. Like, okay, yup, gets the assault. Counter hit, yup. Gets the full combo. 5B,
wow.
Singapore was not blocking on wake up. Not sure what he was doing, but it wasn't counter hit. Okay, that's counter hit, and
Safe drop.
that's the round with IW. Or EXTP, one of the two.
ABC.
No, yeah, or ABC, but raw input IW works too. And that's a perfect. And that's 2-0, right? Yeah, 2-0.
Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah,
A very fast second game.
Yeah, for sure. The first game was a little bit rough, or definitely a lot closer. Both sides were definitely getting hits on each other, but Toito definitely just like, I don't know if adaptation is the word, right? He's just like...
Yeah, I don't know either. I think it's kind of more just like getting a feel.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't know if it was really adaptation to the player. Kind of just felt like Toito needed to reinforce how to do the good things.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's multiple IW enders. So yeah, this matchup is pretty. I don't know if it's like even, but it's like 2 infighters, you know, right? They just like want to be close on each other.
Yeah, it's definitely 2 infighters. It is nice that Enkidu does actually have like some pretty good B buttons, because when you don't have a good B button against Wagner, it's like suffering.
Yeah,
so
her 5B is legendary. Her 5B and her 6B are legendary. They're in pretty much a tier of their own.
Yeah, I mean, all I know is if I was playing Draft Fighter, I would first pick Wagner 6B. Absolutely. All right. So that leaves us with the final match here for winners round 1. Cloud Jester versus Azure Undernight, the run back. And by run back, I mean we're gonna attempt this lobby one more time, my friend.
Yeah.
So, for the nth time, Seth Byakuya, how are you feeling? I know I asked you this 15 minutes ago, but what's changed since then? Give me the
Nothing's
update.
changed. Nothing's changed. Byakuya's gotta catch this annoying fly in the sky. Like you gotta catch him. Although on the survey we have here, according to the survey, Cloud Jester does sub Hilda, but maybe I don't know. I think Hilda's like okay versus Seth. Like, yeah.
So Hilda is very good at a specific thing versus Seth, which is you can't play normal because dash C and dash B are
just
like
obliterate you.
You're not allowed to fly around the screen. Well, if you get really high, you can, but it's typically pretty hard. So kind of like maybe like Merkava a little bit, where and actually like a lot of characters where it's like no, you can't actually backdash, but just be a good boy and dash block and 2B them, right? It's that kind of thing. That being said, though, yeah, if Seth gets on Hilda, then she's just dead, and The dash speed and the run speed for Seth, it's really good versus Hilda. And as long as you know the frame data, and basically as long as you know how to fight versus Hilda, then I think it's quite nice. But I can definitely see. I don't know if I didn't have confidence in Byakuya and I was Jester and I'm fighting against Seth, and I think that Seth player isn't ready for it, I would try Hilda.
Yeah, like
sure.
as you said. But we will be seeing Byakuya Seth. And Azure and Big Black do play each other quite often. They're definitely on the ranked streets all the time, grinding out. They're both from the southeast area, so they're definitely playing each other on ranked for ranked points all the time. I don't know who gets the better of who, but I can't say the same for Cloud Jester in terms of Seth experience, but I can tell you that Azure Undernight has Byakuya experience.
Yeah.
So we shall see. Oh, tries to catch. And right away he pretty much chases him down.
Yep, this is a great way for Seth. Oh, that was interesting. Here it is again. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, with J2A instead of JV. Oh, nice block on the cross-up. Actually, I don't know if that broke cross-up protection fast enough.
No, I don't think that broke. It didn't look like it broke cross protection. A little bit too slow.
Yeah.
Like the idea, though. Yep, force function ender on the fan.
And he's dead. That's a counter hit. You can't kill that orb.
I'm a really big fan of icy force function orb. Actually, it's definitely the mystic orb of doom. No one's ready for it the first time, or like the second time. Also, round start C blinks from Azure was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that track off doesn't block the overhead off.
It probably punishes dash B. And yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah, nice dash block under of the web. That's
Yep,
gets
this is
the
great.
Yeah, gets the FF, and this is a really fast orb. Yeah,
Yep.
it detonates real fast. Yep, it was increased. And it's not killable. I mean, he wouldn't be able to kill anyway. It's off screen.
Yay, unblockables.
Yeah, unblockable
Hey.
setup. Yup. Gets a force function orb as well. Oh, he messed up the combo a little bit.
Yeah, did not get the fastball, but or fastball kick, but that works too.
Yup, and that even
The
though we
Seth
say
round.
this is that's a Seth round for sure. Yeah,
Look-
I mean,
Looking
it's
a
just
lot
hard.
cleaner than last time I saw Azure. So, like I think last time we watched, they were trying to go for some steps with flubbing them, but this time, yeah, that was really clean. Not really much flubbing. I mean, yeah, drop that comment at the end, but you know, still, like the stabs were there. So that was funny. I like the J whiff. That was funny.
Yeah, the J. I mean, it's to catch people trying to stand shield JV, right? Even though like you should, even
Yeah,
though
why
stand
would you
shielding.
try and stand shield JV though? You're just asking for it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the thing is, people are like, well, if I shield and I take my turn, it's like, well, no, he's still +1.
There was an orb there.
I mean, look, maybe he doesn't know, right? Like, he's new around the streets.
No. If you're trying to shield JV, that already means you know.
But let's see.
All right, here we
um,
go. Game two. Yeah.
Yeah, both players have equipped new colors. Really like changing their wardrobes in between matches.
I'm all about it.
Yeah, and this Byac color, not a fan. Not a fan.
You don't like? I mean, it's not really Ronald McDonald, but it's getting there.
Yeah, counter hit orb. He's gonna have to. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely a preferred setup by Azure. I think looking for kind of the air tech.
Okay, doesn't convert it 3C or tries to. Oh yeah, nice.
Nice.
Sees the.
Oh,
yeah,
gets
soul
the
item.
actual nice confirm off it too.
Yeah, Jester is he really likes to do this up back web set. He honestly, even though it might sound annoying, dash blocking versus Seth and trying to catch his landings and stuff like that is the preferred game plan. He sees it, yup, it's incredibly slow startup. So that's a pretty easy smash out. It's like 27 frame startup, so yep, strips the veil off, even though he didn't have meter for reversal. Wow, throws his 2B!
Yeah. All right,
And,
clean
match
stuff
point.
from Azure. Yeah, match point here. Not looking good for our spider friend here.
Yeah.
The mosquito, as we call them now. Definitely getting the better end of that debuff. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Azure is shielded thinking that, after 60 speed, typically they autopilot a Rekka. But the Rekka did not come. Okay, CS is for a combo extension. Web. Okay, 1, 2. There's no top web.
Yeah, interesting
Now
placement
there.
here.
Yeah. Typically, the top web is the most important versus Seth. Seth hates the top web because he wants to get out of the corner immediately. He gets hit by the force function. And that's it. That's an overhead.
All right, so some real signs of life here from Jester, working out quite well. A little bit too far for that dash C, and I like Azure's patience here, just dashing in. Gets caught though.
Yeah, he dashed into the web. Oh no! Web unblockables. And 236C for corner carry. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it has CS too.
Wow, blocked the. Yeah, from that, I don't think Seth can punish it from downtown over there. Maybe with
No.
B2P.
Yeah, that would have to be the only thing that would work.
Oh, he
Oh,
walked
no,
into the
what?
web again! He walked into the web again! He keeps walking into these webs. Anti. Oh my god!
I don't think this is even like.
That is such a. I almost never see D grab. Like it's a 3-frame anti-air or something like that. It's uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
No,
No,
you can't use the web!
why?
No, does he not know? Okay, so for people who don't know, again, the webs don't meet you. The webs hit you on frame 13 after your character wakes up. So it doesn't matter if you do delay wake up or if you do auto wake up. It's 13 frames after your wake up. So if you CS, which is 20 frames, it counts as you waking up and then CSing. So the game counts 20 frames for the CS, and the game's like, oh yeah, that web over there. Yeah, 13 frames, it's gone. It's live. So the moment you get out of the CS, if you try to input anything that's not blocked, you get beamed by the web. It's over. You literally lose. Like it's good game right there. So I guess Azure didn't know, which is weird. As
Yeah,
What? Big Black a lot.
Maybe they just tried to deep EXDP and it just didn't come out. I don't know.
Maybe.
Are they coordinating their colors here? What's going on?
I think Azure is coordinating with Cloud like Jester. Like he sees him pick a new color and then like he's just like going along with it. If that makes sense. I always see Azure pick his color after.
All right, I like it.
Oh, he messed up.
Yeah, that was.
Alright, yeah, double OT. Nice, double OTJ blink. Oh, nice. I've never seen some of these combos. I've never seen, but they look pretty cool.
It was ad-lib from just a air DP hit into the OTG pickup. I like it a lot.
Yep. And that's it. Flash kick into, fastball kick into B grab. An input that I definitely cannot do, or I'm still working on to do, to be honest.
Make a lot of circles. Hey! Round start A blink to catch dash B.
Yeah, that was a pretty good read. A little risky. He woke up with 63C. A little cheeky, but
no,
it didn't work.
I approve. Should do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah, do it again. You gotta do the LT.
What is happening? What? Oh my God.
Yes. I'm actually just rooting for this jockey now. Let's go, Cloud Jester. Mess him up.
Yeah, that's all his bounces. So
yeah,
he doesn't get the more of it.
A man willing to wake up with the grab super. Oh!
That was neat.
Like I don't know what Cloud Jester's trying to do half the time, but I like it. Boob. No, but for real though, yeah, don't super like that. Seth can actually just recorrect his input and turn it into a parry, even if it wasn't a parry. Oh, okay. Well, we had fun, but yeah.
Hey, it was a lot closer than we thought. I mean, I initially thought at least.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I think we both thought it was going to be like an absolute wash, and then Jester turned it on. Yeah, no, then, definitely.
With the help of Andrew and I walking into one or two webs here and there, especially post the X.
Yeah, the one. No. I think the other one was funnier. I think the one where he just walked forward.
Yeah, he was just
that
like,
was probably my favorite one.
Yeah, he was just like, I'm like, and he just gave fireball with. That
was the are we colluding?
All right, so I don't know if production got the replay of it, but I would like to see some of the times where he walked into the web.
There are definitely some fun. There were some fun highlights in this match for sure.
Yeah. And yeah, Volvo strips him there, and gets hit by Meaty, and somehow threw his 2B.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, that was pretty sick. Yeah, that was a pretty sick B grab. It's a really rare anti-air because the input is a half circle back forward, and trying to input that is kind of annoying. But he's pretty good at inputting it, and he managed the anti-air there. And he gets thrown. And
here it is.
Oops. Oops.
I like how we were watching. We're just making fun of the person who won.
Yeah. It's alright. It's all in good fun.
Seth players deserve it. It's fine. They deserve to be made fun of. You're playing a little boy with daggers. I mean, I don't know. It's fine. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Wow. That went by. That was the thing. That just happened. We just watched these sets. We got Big Black and Azure Knight. They're going to be facing off in upper brackets, round 2 first off. So I think we were kind of alluding to that being a high probability. Definitely probably, well, with over half of the rest of the bracket being players that are kind of making their debut, I think both Ben and I were kind of eyeing those two players to be the ones that at least we felt had a pretty high likelihood of making it, farther in the bracket. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be the case. Whereas we got Drew and I missed the last player. Who's the last player?
Toito.
Oh,
66.
yes, Toito. Yes. So that one's going to be fun. Actually, I was definitely enjoying a lot of the stuff Drew was doing. And I think that match is going to be pretty fun. So looking forward to that. And of course, if you want to be one of these new faces, if you want us to talk about you next month, and be like, I don't know who this mysterious, giraffe sandwich guy is, but if you want to be that guy, definitely check it out. Compete.playstation.com. for more information on how to participate, get paid, go win that money on those weekly qualifiers, do well enough, get in the monthly finals. And if you don't play Uni, well, you know, there's also Mortal Kombat, BB Tag, Soul Calibur, all kinds of stuff. So definitely check it out. And yeah, I think there's like FIFA. I don't know. I actually don't know what other, like, I think there are non-fighting games too. So don't quote me on that. I really absolutely clueless. I apologize. But in any case, yeah, we're gonna take a break so I can take a look at what some of those other games are, so I can stop quoting the only 4 that I know. So you know, we'll see you guys right after this break. Go stretch your legs, get a drink, and you know, get hyped, because the next match is definitely going to be a fun one, right? We got Big Black versus Azure up next, so I know you guys want to tune in for that. So let's reset, get our energy levels back, and we'll see you guys shortly. Hey guys, welcome back to the PS4 Tournaments Open Series. We're here with Under Night. We got the NA Finals for the month going smooth, and we are here with round 2. And yeah, Ben, we were talking about it before the break, but are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm pretty ready for Big Black Azure, and I know I've met Toito personally, so I'm looking forward to see how well they do against Drew. But yeah, Big Black Azure is definitely the one I'm looking at for sure when I looked at this bracket.
Yeah, we got some predictions in the chat actually too. I saw it was really dominant for Big Black about a minute ago. I looked at it again, and it's pretty close now. I'm seeing 58, 42%. Still in favor of Big Black, but definitely seems like there's a bit of influence from Azure's performance. Because, yeah, I mean, obviously Big Black performed pretty well too, but, you know, there's definitely something special about the flash of watching the Seth get the setups down pat, right?
And
yeah, sure. a lot of slick stuff from Azure today. Yeah, he's looking on point. I'm excited.
I think, if I remember correctly, was it last week's monthly finals that they played?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't remember the...
Last month, you mean? Last month,
like,
was it last
finals?
month?
Well, they definitely played. They
definitely played. I don't remember if it was the finals or not.
Yeah, but when I remember looking at that set and thinking like, Big Black can like.
Oh, you know, I don't think
this.
it was. I think we were saying that if it had gotten, I think Azure might have lost to someone else in the losers side. I think is what happened.
But definitely, like, Big Black has definitely shown that he is. I don't want like maybe weak, but definitely like struggles against Azure. Like whenever
not
I watch them play,
maybe, right?
Yeah, like not as confident, or like at least this particular style of Seth gives Big Black some trouble for sure.
Right, well,
Azure definitely plays somewhat unorthodox, but this neutral is looking pretty orthodox to me. To be honest, yeah, that was pretty orthodox neutral. So maybe we'll play a more orthodox set. Oh, the green shield pushed him out.
Oh no! Wow, that's really unfortunate for Big Black getting caught here, and this is not a good place to start. Oh wow, just gets hit by the A dive.
Just neutral jump A orb into A dive, and it hits him. He's dead.
I thought that was a dash block, but hits. I don't know.
Oh, he's not dead. Never mind. Up dead. That's a perfect. As yeah. I mean, Big Black has definitely shown that, at least against Azure Under Night, he is not very comfortable at all. Okay, and yeah, man, this is huge reward. Walk into my 5A, please, and die, Mr. Flyman. I am Spider-Man.
Alright, here we go. This is where Big Black excels.
Okay, removes the top one.
Yep. So
nice.
Almost blocked everything, but.
Yeah, I guess clipped by the Rekka CS frame trap. Gets out of the corner, luckily for him, but he's gonna have to regress actually because he doesn't have the life lead. So running away without the life lead doesn't actually like accomplish anything. Okay, 60 no cancel throw. Oh, tries to jump over to create like a fake cross up or catch him in neutral or something. No, anti-air.
nice.
No, doesn't get it. I'm pretty sure that was 660, but he got 60
Yeah.
by accident. Yeah, using hit the really short range overhead from that range does not make any sense. I assume it was a misinput. Run up 2-8 and catches Big Black trying to walk back.
Yeah, great read here from Azure. Like, I mean, that's definitely a great thing about the set is changing up between running away because you have the liberty to do that. Also nice. The cross-up orb hit gets the conversion. Let's see. Yep, he loves the setup here. Ah!
Okay. Oh my god, empty assault whip JB into command grab, but he whipped. Oh my god, the 5B.
I'm wondering what... Oh, okay. I think I know what that was supposed to be. Okay. I think that was supposed to be a Blink ADP.
The match can end right here. Seth got
Blocks
caught in
it.
the
Nice.
web.
No,
Nice.
good defense from
Oh, no.
Azure. Oh, survives the 2B8.
Oh.
Huge 5C counter hit. Or dash C counter hit. There we go. Yeah.
He's dead. He's dead. IW.
The only question is how. CVO. Yes.
Yup. And that's it.
Safe
Game
and
one.
delay 19.
Yeah. And that's game 1 to Azure. So for all the people who, you know, in the polls voted for Azure is looking, you know, it looks like it's paying off for them. Maybe some channel
Yep.
points at
Yep.
stake here. I'm not sure if we're still doing that, but let's see. As
A
Big
little
Black
bit.
is going, he might be suffering his second loss if Big Black doesn't.
And the first one on stream too, right?
Yeah,
I
on
think,
stream, on
yeah.
stream. First loss on stream. The other one was on, during a weekly finals, which we don't stream those. So we'll see if he suffers his first loss on stream.
But you know, really solid stuff from Azure. Good mix up of like approaches, and you know we're seeing a lot of diverse setups and stuff like that. Not really a lot of counterplay from Big Black.
Oh wow, nice 5A. But he's I think he's too far for Rising Jump.
Oh
B.
wow! Yeah, doesn't get the full punish, unfortunately, and that's gotta be feeling really good for Azure. Doesn't get that either.
No, that's a whip punish. Yeah.
Wow.
That 5B whip is really bad, and he whip punishes with 660. Nice. Oh, Bill Wobble strips the 2 at the last second. Oh, he tried to call him out.
Man.
Oh my god! Oh, just land EX grab and Big Black gets hit. Big Black is not happy with getting hit there. You know, okay, while during this combo,
yeah.
I think Big Black is definitely flustered here, or I don't want to say if tilt is a factor, but I don't see Big Black go for the Rising Jumpy call out pretty much ever. So that might show like how desperate he is to catch the Seth in neutral. You know, for the people at home.
Yeah, even that chain shift, that's definitely uncharacteristic.
Nice.
Nice J and the dash B to catch. Yeah, just way too fast. Big Black is really getting caught off guard here. Oh, he
my
even
God.
gets hit by the same side.
Oh, okay, he drops the combo. No, the
He
orb!
presses buttons into the orb. Big Black, what are you doing?
Oh no. Okay, reset. Okay.
Nice.
One hit. One hit.
It's actually over, I think. Yeah, there
it's
it
done,
is.
yeah,
Needs
it's
to
done.
grid the rest of that.
Yeah, it has to guard the stat, or the moment he blocked those orbs, I mean, he can't remove the orbs, and he can't throw Seth in the air. So you have to either somehow dodge the 3 orbs firing from your back, or I don't know. It's just pretty much, it's pretty GG unless you're gonna willing to guard thrust, which he probably should have in hindsight. But in the heat of the moment, it's very hard to.
It's hard to. It's just an annoying input, honestly.
Yeah,
while
yeah.
you're also panicking and Seth's just doing things like.
It's
All right,
like,
so there it is. Yeah, that is the first loss on stream for Big Black here, and I think definitely well-deserved win from Azure Under Night, pulling out all the stops here versus Big Black, and like you were pointing out before, yeah, definitely seems like a bit of a weak spot here for Big Black. A lot of uncharacteristic responses.
Yeah, I mean, I think
both
he was
on-
trying. Yeah, I think he was trying his best to play like conventional Byakuya Seth. Like, there's not much that Byakuya can do in this matchup. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I played both characters. Like,
Yeah.
I would know. But there are a few niche callouts he could do that are risky, but like typically they're not advised. And when like a very like calm player like Big Black is going for these like risky callouts, it kind of like goes to show that like he's either like not like he's just like fluster. Like, yeah, that call out right there is that jump, like up back jump B is very common-ish for Byakuya to fall into the trap up, and yeah, he's not happy about that one. He's not happy about that EX connect grab.
Yeah. Honestly, that whole sequence was also just kind of pretty lucky for Azure. I don't think Azure expected that setup to work out as perfectly as it did. And yeah, at that point, like with that amount of life in the meter, that was a pretty done deal. So great stuff from Azure Under Night, showing off that Seth, which means we are going to get to take a look at Drew versus Toito up next. Both players making their debut here on the monthly finals here for the NA side. And I'm liking what I've been seeing from both the players. So I feel like this might be a pretty close match, actually, from watching both of these players play so far. I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty close. And there's definitely a good amount at stake here, because the winner here, I believe, is guaranteed third, right? Because they would go to win and then they would lose, so they go to losers finals or whatever. So yeah, they're guaranteed third. So
that's
definitely
money.
for your first, that's money, and definitely for your first showing in the monthly Flames top 8, getting paid in the top 4 is definitely a nice achievement to put under your belt. So we got a poll here. So let's see who, what the audience thinks, or who
I do not know. I think if I had to pick one, I think I would give it to Toito. Oh, that's not what the poll thinks. Okay. It depends on the connection, though, but we don't talk about that.
All right, so Drew 63%.
Yeah, like I like Drew's movement. I feel like if Toito can do what he's trying to do, I would give it to Toito, but that didn't always happen in the last match that we saw. Like we were saying before, these uncanceled A drills and things like that did not work out.
Stuff like that.
I believe in the power of 6B though, so there's that.
Yeah, power of 5B and 6B is definitely the small child deterrent, as it's really hard for like Linne to like do a redash pressure or like rebeat pressure, especially against Wagner. Like a lot of characters, like you really have to like not. All right. Well, we're having some technical difficulties here, but.
Sorry, what were we saying about certain types of characters in particular?
Oh, like yeah, like a lot of characters like Linne have a hard time like doing rebeat pressure or like trying to take their turn, because like Wagner 5B is so just like, no, stop that. I have a 7-frame God button. Boom. Taste my boot.
7-frame God button, 8-frame God button. Yeah, every number actually. Wild, yeah. But yeah, no, for sure. I don't know. I want to say something clever here, but all I can keep thinking about is, why are Linne's swords so weirdly shaped? We never went back to that question, but
oh yeah, like she has like her big sword is like, it's just like a brick. It's like
she has a slab, but it's the other one that's weird, right? The other one's just bendy.
Yeah, the other one's like a bendy knife, and I'm just like,
I don't know what she's doing.
Lore wise, she's like really young. Like, how do you even hold the big slab? Like the knife, I understand, that's whatever. But how do you hold the big one? Like that thing weighs more than you, maybe. I don't even know.
Gotta play story mode to find out, Ben.
Yeah.
She holds
it reverse grip. Like holding it reverse grip is like even harder, probably. Like what's happening here? But
I actually don't. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're not gonna continue this conversation. We're just gonna talk about the matchup now. Yeah. So in particular, like I think Drew excelled at kind of hunting down Aurier in that matchup that we saw him play in. But I'm kind of curious, how he's gonna deal with, like, Drew never really did too much on defense, right? Versus Aurier when we saw it was a lot about winning neutral, right? I feel like Drew won his match from neutral, and that's a pretty different beast. Compared to finding Wagner, right? I think.
Yeah. So like a lot of like Linne players, especially in an ST, would always say like Wagner feels fine to me. Like every Linne player is like, yeah, I feel comfortable with Wagner. I don't fear Wagner. Like every Linne would just be like, yeah, I don't fear Wagner. Even Red Blade would say like, I hate fighting Linne. Like, so I guess it honestly is like Linne favored, I guess. Like from what I've heard from Linne players and Wagner players, it's like kind of agreed on that like Wagners don't like Linnes and Linnes don't mind fighting Wagner. So it's like, well, I guess. I'm not sure exactly like why, but I would imagine it's like up back like Kuga is like really annoying for like Wagner to like use her like neutral tools. Like Assault gets clipped by Kuga, 6-6C gets low crushed by up back Kuga.
I think that 6-6C not working in a lot of situations is a big factor, right? Because I feel like that's one of the moves that Wagner players would try and use as leverage outside of that normal range, right? You just try and stretch out, and usually will clip with the 6-6C if it's too far for a normal thing. That, and then 5C also is like not big enough probably to catch that kind of like a back Kuga angle.
The arc,
so you had to hard call it out basically, which is not something you ever want to have to do.
Or you have to try to react with FF4 function, her shield swipe, which is projectile. It deletes projectiles on like frame 3 or something. Which can definitely be hard. It's definitely possible, but it's hard to do because you have to like definitely like practice the matchup a lot, and you have to do it on reaction, and it's like distance based. If she's really close to you, you're pretty much not going to react to it most of the time. If she's doing it from far away, it is possible. For sure, but it adds a lot of like mental stack pressure to the Wagner and neutral.
Yes, I like how you're describing that. I think it's just like, it's one tool. It does have some answers, but when you throw that on top of just the regular Linne stuff, and you're constantly thinking about like, her playing at these ranges where dash throw becomes strong, where she also has pretty good reverse beats, and you're also thinking about reacting to stuff like Mujin, all this other stuff. So when you add on like a TK Kuga, a back Kuga kind of option in a place where your typical Wagner response doesn't work, I can definitely see how that just adds a lot of pressure on defense. So interested in seeing if that's how it's going to play out. Really not that much information that we've really gathered from either of these players. So this will definitely just
showing,
be,
so we'll see.
Like for
this
us,
is all matchup theory, right? This is like
we're just like kind of just talking about the general matchup, but obviously these two players it's a whole different dynamic, and I think Ben and I are having a lot of fun just kind of watching these players and getting an idea of what they like to do other than time out each other. So I'm excited, but it's still definitely an empty slate in more sense than one. But
so it's all matchup theory, but I don't think I would also think like Linne 5C is pretty good like deterrent. It's like a really like wide sword normal. Dash C is there.
Dash
2C
C,
is there. 2C like Linne definitely has all the tools to play footsies and neutral with Wagner for sure. And she has reversals. She has force function reversal. She has dive kick so that she can dive kick 6Cs or throw attempts. Right, like she has a lot of things.
Dive kick is also a one. I'm just trying to remember. I think I recall. I think I might have recalled Red Blade commenting on the dive kick too. Specifically. Yeah. It's been a while since I've again too long ago for me to use my memory, but I feel like the deep crevices of my deep recesses of my memory, there's something about Red Blade specifically with dive kick there being something to have to play around, so it's it'll be interesting to see, but we got some.
Linne DP sucks.
I mean, come on. So I did like Drew in this set. I was definitely having fun watching him just kind of, do his thing, run Aurier down to the ground.
Yeah, but I think Toyo's definitely like a pretty aggressive player and willing to stand his ground. I didn't really see. Oh yeah,
Toyo absolutely. They're definitely gonna run at each other.
Yeah, I didn't really see Toyo like running away or backing off too much in his set that they played. So I'm not sure. Like Drew is definitely gonna have to like have a different mindset when he fights a player, like Toledo. Like he's not gonna just run away. Like Skyblaze definitely wanted to be like, I'm Aurier, I'm resetting neutral, but bye, I'm spamming backdash, right? I'm gonna put Persona balls on the screen and I'm just gonna concentrate and do Aurier things. And then Drew's just like, well, I'm gonna just run at you then. But yeah, versus Wagner, the run at plan definitely might not work as Wagner has pretty good buttons to stuff run at me attempts. Or
You know,
run at attempts.
I was gonna say, actually, in a kind of opposite line, I was gonna ask you, Ben, do you, from watching Toito, didn't really seem like, and I don't blame, because this is not something you would necessarily focus on, but it did not strike me as though Toito was particularly conscious of threatening to buff at neutral. I know that is not necessary, right? I know that's not necessarily something you have to be doing, but I do want to pick your brain about. Do you think that I at least my oh, they're in it. Okay, well, we're gonna find out. I was gonna say, without the threat of running away and buffing, maybe this is kind of an okay match for Drew to try and play the kind of the outboxer here, and really leverage. You know what I mean? Like maybe you use charge Kuga even, and if Wire's gonna straight run, that's not the way though. That's not the way.
That's a reset. That didn't combo, so he just gets a full force function, full charge reset.
I mean, that is the classic. Well, it's not the classic anymore.
Just another DP.
This is a day one classic. You know how many times I got hit by 60 reset? You have no idea. On the first day, and I don't know what's going on with the character. All these Wagner players just dropping their combos. All right, so Toito up around.
What?
We just pressed the buttons.
5C to 5C increases an 8-frame gap, and guess what Wagner has? A 7-frame normal, so I'm gonna just swing that right there. And that's a counter hit on the gap. Oh, veil off, and that's it. That's game one.
All right, beautiful.
I think
I do like that IW animation.
Yeah, the IW is pretty
cool.
good. So I guess that answers the question of will
I mean,
Toito stand is gone. Like Toito did take the fight to him. I was like, yeah. I'm right here. So we shall see.
Yeah, that did not work well for Drew. Toito's firepower was just a little bit more impressive here. And yeah, I think just touching on the sentiment I said earlier, I would like to see Drew try a bit more of like a contain outboxer style. I think it would work pretty well versus a player like Toito. We haven't really seen Toito, use like I'm pretty curious if we'd even see Toito use something like shield bash through projectiles or anything like that. I feel like Toito looks like the kind of player who's just gonna kind of dash block and run up and maybe dash C their way in. So I do feel like if Drew were to play a little more of like a containish approach, that might work out really well. But yeah, see, like I mean, Toito just run up 5B, right?
Yeah, okay. That's minus from that range. That shield, that shield charge movement is plus if it's space properly, but if it hits deep enough, it's lose my turn.
Kuga dash gonna give the full confirm here to Drew. Liking it.
Wake up 5B. Tries to press another button after whipping and gets whip punish to C.
I like this from Drew. This looks like it's pretty effective. Yeah, I mean, oh god.
It's not a lot of damage, but it's damage, and it's the next cycle. He got
my god. Wait, what?
Oh
my god. No. I'm liking this though. Just stand at 2C range.
Kuga dash, but it got walk back. 5B counter hit, full combo time. Nice and easy bread and butter. Most likely a Whirlpool. Oh, that's not what he wanted. He wanted him in the corner. Okay, he's gonna get the cycle. Oh, empty assault throw. DP? No IW. Could have IW, but maybe saving the threat here. 2-2C, yep, +9, both my buffs.
So Toito definitely getting their 2-2C inputs now. Oh, wow. I guess that was supposed to be a backdash.
Yeah, trying to get a backdash, but since he got crossed up, he got front dash.
Wake up DP.
No.
I like this from Drew. I'm saying
I want to say he's dead.
I think he's alive. I win.
He's dead. I win. No, I'm kidding. But, that was
adjustments.
So, like, honestly, this is nothing against both players, but like, if you took one of those like really corny, those stat pies, those pentagrams or whatever.
It's one is like the skinny diamond.
Offense is like 12 out of 10, and defense is like caved in at the center. Both players when they like they're on defense, they seem to be struggling pretty hard here as their offensive firepower is pretty good. As whoever gets the momentum really drives it home.
All right, yeah. So if that was a conscious plan from Drew in general for this approach, I'm really liking the adjustment. Still hard to say. I mean, it easily could just be the circumstance, but it's looking more and more that it is intentional. But in any case, Toito though gets a good solid hit in the corner here. Let's see if Drew can get out. Nice. Unable to punish, but yeah, rolls out of the corner. Gets that low again. Unblockable. I'm calling it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not used to or practicing the fuzzy, the block the fuzzy, it can be a little difficult. Yeah. Oh, he blocked it this time. Nice. And that, I don't think that's death. I don't believe it's death. He doesn't have the meter. Oh, and he just gets hit by the overhead this time. He didn't go for the low version. As yeah, if you mess up the fuzzy guard, you can definitely get hit by that a lot.
Yeah, look at this. I'm really liking this, right? Just run away, get into that Kuga dash range. It's working out really well for Drew. But here comes Toito, finally trying to open up Drew. A lot of resources. Yeah. Nice attack.
Attack. I don't know what he was trying to do, but he got clipped. It wasn't counter hit though.
Yeah.
DB. Yup. Oh, that was ADP.
Yeah, cheat.
Oh, counter hit, full combo. This round's done. Nice and easy.
Oh,
no, he dropped it. Oh no, this
commentator's curse in full effect today.
Right.
I mean, how many times have we seen that though? That's actually like the fourth time.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, he has two. He's gonna do the low. He's gonna do the low. He's gonna do it right here. No, I lied. Okay. Oh,
he's dead. He's dead.
I mean, I won't say it. Don't say it.
Alright, I'm just gonna stop saying people are dead because they don't die, but then they end up dying a little later. But
can't be saying things like that. But yeah, okay, so good stuff from Drew. I think definitely that last game did solidify that those were some adjustments. Clearly listening to the stream and getting that free coaching. But yeah, no, I like those adjustments from Drew. Good stuff from Toito though. Hope to see them again next month. Wait a minute. We're still winners. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, we're in there.
Right. So yeah, we finished the two matches in the winner semis or the winners of round 2. So we're gonna be having our 4 matches later-ish. But yeah, let's look at the replays here. Yeah, the Veil Off Ender in the corner is like this I don't want to say new. It's been like Clear's been out for a year, but it's like the style of Wagner play that a lot of Wagners have adopted after Red Blade has popularized it. The style where you end your combos in Veil Off regardless if it strips or not, and you're basically in 20% Veil Off state with your sword buff, and it's like, take the throw, I dare you. Take it and give me like 4k damage, I dare you, right?
Yeah.
It's really high threat, and it's like, if I crush your OS, I get even more. I get like 6 to 7k. So
yeah, it's
really like bursty risk reward. It can feel all or nothing sometimes, but it's definitely plays to Wagner's strengths, in my opinion. In CLR.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, well, good stuff. Drew's gonna be fighting against Azure Under Night in Grand Finals. Who'd have thought? And in the lower bracket, Big Black takes out Skyblaze, and then we're gonna have to see what the result is of Toito versus Cloud Jester. They're gonna be playing off stream. We'd like to see how that one actually played out too. But yeah, I'm excited to take a look at those matches. But again, if you are just tuning in, you're wondering what's going on here. These are the monthly finals here at the PS4 Tournaments Open Series. We run these for all kinds of different games. Every month, we do these weekly qualifiers. If you do well enough for the weekly qualifiers, you can make it all the way to the monthly finals that you're watching right now, and you can make some money on the side as well. And if you want to actually participate, if you missed out on this month and you want to get in next month, definitely go to compete.playstation.com. Whether you're a vet, whether you're a new player, I think Ben and I highly recommend it. It's just pretty awesome. And as you can tell, we have a lot of fun commentating, regardless of the skill level, regardless of the familiarity. It's always a fun time for us. here. So so fun that yeah, we're very excited to look at the next set of matches. But we are going to go to a short break first. So go ahead and get a drink, rewind the stream, or I don't know. You can't rewind the stream. Well, if you're on YouTube, you can rewind the stream. Go watch some of our failed attempts to call out whether things will kill or not. And we'll see you guys. Yeah, we'll see you guys after this quick break. And welcome back to the PS4 Tournaments Open Series. We are wrapping up our monthly finals here for the North American side. Small shout out to check out the EU side Tuesday because it was awesome. But you know, I'm excited to see how the rest of this this top four basically we're at is going to pan out. Actually, let's take a look at this bracket here. We got Azure Undernight versus Drew. That's going to be our first match here in the upper bracket finals. We're still waiting on the result here for Toito versus Cloud Like Jester, but whichever of them comes out on top, they're going to be fighting versus Big Black. So those are our top four. Ben, thoughts overall on the remainder of this bracket?
I have no idea anymore because, like, honestly, it's not against anyone else. But Big Black being in lower bracket is like the most like weirdest thing for me. Like, I just see him down there, and I'm just like, I don't know what's happening anymore. Like.
It was only an hour and a half ago that we were jesting about he was the monster demon dominant force final boss of NA, taken out just like that. Honestly, in a I mean, it wasn't super one-sided, but it was clean, right? From Azure Undernight for people who missed it. Definitely,
it was pretty
check out the
convincing. Very convincing. It was pretty. I don't want to say a wash, but it was very convincing. And then we have Drew, who just comes out of nowhere from Utah, right? And then it's like, Brandon takes notes. I'm just kidding. Love you, Brandon.
So I don't think Brandon's watching anymore. He's gonna PM you later and be like, I heard you're talking smack about me. But so Azure Undernight versus Drew. Honestly, I think it's gonna be a bit of an uphill battle for Drew. Drew definitely has done a great job to make it thus far, but it has been a bit of a struggle for him, I think, in a lot of these matches. And this is a matchup where if you don't know it, it's over.
Yeah.
Seth is like, if you don't know the matchup, it is a wrap. It's like playing any game of Melty Blood, basically.
What? What mood are you playing? Huh?
This is Line has a pretty difficult time catching Seth. She has some options when she's in a certain range. Like when she's in a certain range, she can catch Seth. But outside of this, outside of maybe like half screen, it's not happening. And so you have to learn how to play around that fact, and try and either close in on him, or you gotta win from defense, and know how to dismantle some Seth. So we'll see how this works. Oh god.
Yep, and it's already Azure Undernight is off to a great start already, as hopefully Drew's in for a rough one here. He's not mentally prepared for this stuff. Gets caught low, takes the throw, nice!
Yeah.
He gets the first multiple cycle as well. Yeah, but he's ready for those.
Yeah, that was like a really far roll. Azure is very ready for it, like you said. Here we go.
Kills the orb, takes the corner with a blink, and then catches him with a 5A. Doesn't finish the combo, unfortunately. Gets a 2A, and that should be the round.
Yeah.
No meter needed?
Nice.
No meter needed.
All right, here we go. Round 2. But so far, Azure in a really good spot. There's that round start 2-4C again. Nice.
Yeah, nice confirm. He's going to spend meter here most likely, I would imagine. No, he chooses not to. He's been floating 200 for a while now. Both players are actually floating 200 meter for a while now. Although Drew hasn't really had the chance to use it, so that's understandable.
Alright, looking very clean here for Azure.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about the orb, I think, again. Actually, it didn't even hit, so...
Anti-air, yep.
That's just a thing about the timing on those new combos, that the orb can sometimes miss. Nice, I like it.
Wow, what a combo reset? No, he was going for a reset. Yeah, he was going for a reset.
Yeah, but I can't tell if that was that's probably like half Line thing, half just the timing.
Yeah, it looked like
Line's hurt box is a little weird for some things like that.
Yeah, it just looked like the orb was like supposed to push them into the trajectory of the B dive, but the orb, like, maybe he messed up the setup or something.
It looked like a timing thing. It's also, I don't know if you know that I'm pretty sure it's still in the game because it's stupid. But there is this weird window after exiting block stun where the B dive will whiff.
Oh no, I'm aware.
Or,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry,
yeah,
it's not exiting blocks. Yeah. It's exiting blocks. Yeah. I sorry. I take every opportunity I can to complain about because it's really stupid. I'm pretty sure I actually brought it up to Kamine the last time I talked to him because I was just like, why is this in this game?
Like, can you remove that, please?
I mean, it should be removed. It doesn't make any sense. It's definitely just like a dumb coding bug or something. At least they fixed the side. The player. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. All right, let's go to the match here. Ground start dash C, big damage here for Azar. Drops it but gets the reset into 5v. So Azar looking really good here. Even with some of these slight drops, I mean, we're in Seth land right now.
Yep, and oh yeah, he tried to get cheeky, and Drew punished him for it this time. So good on him, and drops the combo. Unfortunately.
So I am kind of curious if he's just dropping the input there because it doesn't even look like he's getting anything. But it does look like Azar is kind of toying with his food a little bit.
And that's death.
Yep.
Yeah, that's death.
That's the meter. All right, and now match point here for Azar. Azar trying to blaze through to grand finals here, and we haven't really seen. Yeah, just kick him.
Yeah, just kick this fastball. That's a really hard timing to get, and that's a gold throw. That's definitely getting tight. The cycle is gonna go to Azure here for sure. Nice traces by him. VP, fastball. He's gonna blink. He's out of there. Falling JB doesn't confirm it, but the orb will got his back. A parry, full combo.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, you can't kill that orb. Yeah, you can't. What are you gonna do about that orb? You can't kill it. It's increased. Unblockable? He messed up. But the orb. Orb's my best friend. Thank you, orb.
All right. Yep.
Oh, that's a cross up. He went to the side. He went to the same side where the orb is, and it basically counts as a hit.
We call that a cross up.
Yeah, it's a cross up. It's a cross up.
Yeah. So that's actually the first time he's actually gone for the cross up off that setup. We see him a lot of the time go for almost anything else. So it's nice to actually see that. No, I mean, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, he goes for like empty land or B grab or like B dive or like A grab. Yeah, he definitely goes for a lot of other things.
Typically, we've seen a fastball kick, I think, for the most part.
Yeah, but that was a very clean, clean cross-up.
Nice CAD.
Very clean.
All right, so not too much of a surprise here. Oh yeah, that was just So it was not the bug. It was just the spacing. Yeah, it could be partially Line being short though, for sure, but probably just timing. Yeah.
And the orb is. I mean, this honestly just looked like matchup unfamiliarity. Like Seth is. I wouldn't say it's super rare character. He is pretty popular-ish, like the ninja character.
I think the thing though is that good Seth is pretty rare.
Yeah. Like ones that move well.
Yeah, there's Seth, and then there's like good Seth.
Yeah, and good Seth experience is very difficult to come around. For sure. Especially when I started.
Even if you have good Seth experience, every good Seth also plays completely differently.
Yeah. Some play a lot more calculated and lax and risk reward. Others are just flying all over the place, high speed, 100 miles per hour. Like my engines are rev. I'm blinking all over the place. Keep up with me. I'm edgelord. I'm so fast.
No, it's part of the collective Seth game plan. It's an unspoken agreement that all Seths need to play differently so that people have a harder time fighting against Seth. That's how it works. It's a pact. It's an unspoken agreement. All right, so we got Cloud like Jester up next versus Big Black, and Big Black. Yeah, Byakuya and Mirror, my favorite. I love it.
Footsies. Footsies with incredibly high reward.
Footsies.
Though.
Yeah.
I've been punished by Big Black in the mirror a lot. I've also punished him a little bit in the mirror.
I do think this is a good match to kind of, I don't know, for people. I mean, they're both in the losers bracket, right? So whoever wins this match has a long road ahead of them, right? And so I kind of like the idea of kind of resetting yourself mentally by playing the mirror. I feel like whoever wins this match is going to come out of it kind of with some new focus.
Confidence.
I mean, I don't know about really confident. I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, you beat someone else in the mirror, sure, but like I don't know necessarily about confidence, but just like it's you kind of you got to focus on like 5Aing and 2Bing at somebody for 2 games straight, right? And so
Yeah.
and like you focus on like you hit the guy, you do the step, you hit the guy, you do the step, right? And so yeah, I'm definitely looking to see whichever one of these guys comes out on top afterwards. Going into, they're going to be fighting against Drew, and I feel like I do not want to be Drew in that particular situation. All right, here we go.
Neutral jump. Yeah, and he gets his 5A whip punish. Doesn't complete the combo though. Blocks the assault. Blocks the point. Down dash B. Yeah, down dash B instead of 5B. He just messed up the input. That would have been a punish. And
nice walk forward out of the corner.
Yeah, and that's a punish. It's minus 17. And it's really easy to punish, especially at that range. If you're that close, it's a pretty much free punish. And this
wow.
Oh, whoa, wait, stand shield or something? He's grip broken too. This is not good. Oh, it's red combo. Up, and that's counter hit. I don't actually. Yeah, I know he's dead. Yeah, with meter for sure. He's gonna jump. This is not bad matter. Yeah, 1, 2. He's alive!
It was bad matter.
Yo, he had more than like pixel health. The combo was bad scaled. But yeah, normally that's for maximum meter game.
I mean, it was maximum meter game. Maximum meter game was not killing the guy so that you could hit the floor.
Ultra maximum meter. Yep. 2A, 2A, he dropped the combo. I know exactly how minded you are. I played this character for like 2 years. Oh, gets hit on wake up, just making Big Black's life easy. No throws needed. Oh
wake
no!
Up 5C.
Oh,
maybe that was a super. Oh.
Oh, good break, son. IW. Game 1, Big Black. Pretty convincing.
That was Big Black was doing the things. He was doing the things. I'm learning this combo by watching him do it over and over again.
The wall bounce one where he does the C fling.
The new ground set mid combo. I haven't actually practiced it, but I'm kind of mentally practicing it because I see it so often now. But yeah, this wall bounce combo is funny.
Yeah, it's the new CLR stuff. Builds more meter, does more damage. A lot harder, though. I've tried them. I saw combos, though. Oh, tries to anti-air. Did it too early. He thought he was going to stall earlier, but it's also later. Yup, and that's a punish. There's not going to be a web setup here. He's not going to... Oh, actually, he's going to get the cycle. Yup, he got the cycle just in time. Oh, but I don't know if he went for throw or if he was slow, but it looked like he was slow. Yeah, he looked like it was slow. Yep.
Nice.
Do that again. Yeah. He's gonna lose the cycle though. Nice jump B by Jester here. Doesn't use CS. Up back. 60. Jump B. This is the most I've seen a Byakuya jump, to be honest. Oh, try to 2B. Doesn't get it. Dash C.
Wow, that hit really close.
Yeah, and when your back is to the corner like that, the wall is farther. Oh.
Yeah.
CS? Oh, no CS.
Yeah, a bit surprised no CS there.
Yo,
wow, that was fast.
On reaction. You're trying to go for the command grab? No. Big Black is ready. Showing that, really showing that he's like, really like mastered his character or like close to it. Like he's really ready for like every trick in the book.
Oh. Wow, okay.
Yep, goes for the throw. A command grab, 2C. Gets assaulted. And it's going to be a full corner carry into a web setup most likely. Yeah, he has 200 meter. There's no reason for him not to do it. Oh, it's a red combo too. He messed up. But he didn't tech. I expect force function, very falling jump. Okay, nice tech.
Oh, got him!
Got him! Yeah.
Just take some damage in corner carry, but awkward situation to leave Byakuya that far as Byakuya.
Yeah.
Hey, we got webs or okay.
Oh, the new teleport! Oh yeah, and that's again minus 17. It's pretty easy to punish with Byakuya's 9-frame dash B. And it's gonna be a web Loki for sure. It's another red combo. Big Black's going for some really long combos. Yup. Oh no,
he tried to jump B. Yeah.
Oh, he got hit. No confirm though. Oh, come here, grab. He's dead.
It should be dead. Ah! I'm not gonna say it ever again.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah, he's dead. I believe that was a 2C no cancel, correct? Or 2B no cancel? And 2B no cancel now is -8, 9. And Byakuya 2360, the reversal is 8 frames. So if you no cancel on a certain normal, and Byakuya 2B no cancel is still very popular even though it was nerfed in clear. Especially in the mirror, 2360 fuzzy after 2B is very common. Because if you try to frame trap with 2C, well, 2360 comes out, and then if you do 2B no cancel, you die anyway.
Yeah. All right, so Big Black, pretty dominant here in the mirror. Not really that big of a surprise, though. Again, just such a strong player. Good stuff to Cloud Jester, though, getting this far. Looking forward to seeing more performances from them in the future. But Big Black is kind of getting his revenge here, trying to...
That's so funny.
Meter optimal.
Optimeme combo meter game.
I mean, okay. I had a thought, but now I'm just gonna interrupt that thought, or this what I was saying by saying I want to see more serious tournament matches where players with overwhelming life leads just like sit there and spend the rest of the match gaining meter.
Is that your 20XX vision of Uni, where everyone?
I mean, that was my vision of Uni a long time ago, and people don't do it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
People are cowards, is why.
All right.
But yeah, okay. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh yes. So good stuff from Jester. We're gonna see them again, but Big Black definitely, preparing his march to grand finals. He's definitely got his eyes set on that run back.
I'm coming for you. Don't worry. I'm making my way over there.
And the nice thing is, with Big Black in losers, it's almost like we're kind of getting these players. We're watching them run the gauntlet. So it's like everyone gets to fight Big Black today. Yay!
Yeah. Everyone gets to get thrown into webs.
Yeah. So now it's Drew's time to fight Big Black. So
yeah. So I think, but it's. I mean, even though Jester lost in the mirror, I mean, he made top 4. He made money.
Yes.
He's been taking home $100, bowing out at 4. So. Good for him as his first showing here. So I'm
absolutely
looking forward to seeing more newcomers for those people in the audience watching. And you guys think it's 83% Big Black, so let's see it. Maybe Drew has a chance. You never know. You actually never know. With first 2 fighting games, you never know.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I don't know. It's fun to watch how players kind of respond to Byakuya too. There's also a lot of subtlety to fighting the characters, so I always enjoy kind of seeing different players' takes. Although I could honestly say that about most of the matchups in the game. Matchups are definitely pretty interesting in general in this game. So it's such a good game about situations that once you add the asymmetry in, it's great. All right, here we go. Game 1, Sassy at the start here. Big Black already off to a great start.
Wow, nice combo choice too.
Yeah.
And oh wow, interesting reset. Yeah, that was definitely on purpose. He reset him so he can get the web.
Yeah, do not see that one that often.
Yeah, I've never seen that one either. I've actually never seen it.
Wow, nice Kuga. I like that.
You see? You have 2B. And I don't know if it's the round. I mean, it will be the round if he chooses to spend all the meter.
No, see, this is where he's got to listen to me and just time him out for 54 seconds. That would be meter optimal.
Yep, and it is meter optimal. He has 200 at the start of the next round.
5A, yeah, fuzzy 5A on the assault.
Yeah, fuzzy 5A on the jump in. If you're not gonna press the button, my button's gonna come out.
We'll probably spend meter here, right? Yep.
Yeah,
all right.
Sure.
1, 2, and 3.
I don't know how much Byakuya experience he has, but I believe Linne is too short to remove the top web. Yeah, she is. Yeah,
Poor
she is. Yeah, she's like, damn it, I'm too small.
The question is, if she presses a standing normal, does she get hit?
Yes, it depends on the normal she presses. But
that's awesome.
But surprisingly, I think Drew knew. Drew pressed B Kuga, and B Kuga deletes the top web and the front web.
So Drew might know this matchup quite well then, if that's the case.
Nice. Well, wait, Well, he's gonna get the Warble. Yeah, he's gonna get Warble again. I think Drew just realized, wait, he got the cycle again, and yeah, that's it.
That was unfortunate. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Drew definitely, like, you're seeing a lot of smart stuff from Drew though. You can tell from watching his play. So definitely enjoying this.
Don't let his player card fool you. His player card, the little title, he has I'm an idiot. It's the the little.
Being an idiot is a good thing in this game. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Like,
exactly. So don't he's trying to fool Big Black. He's like, I'm an idiot. See, I don't know what I'm doing. As he clears the web, it's the first try.
Yeah, he did clear the web. He didn't get hit by like a lot of the setup stuff, and yeah, no, he knows. All right, here we go. Game 2. Round start. Helmbreaker.
I mean, if Big Black ran up and pressed 2B, he would have low crushed him.
Yeah,
so.
beats dash B too. So.
Yeah, beats dash B as well. So definitely an RPS round start. Ends his turn. Kuga dash. Oh, that's a punish. Yep, dead zone. Yep, the 660 has a dead zone, and it's a super easy punish. Yeah,
wow.
That's that was probably punishable. If Big Black press 5A.
Yeah, good grid control here from Big Black. Gets the reverse speed, sweet pickup.
He used one ground bounce already, but he knows that better than I do. Yep, he knows.
Alright, let's see what Drew does. Ah, tried to do something this time. Yeah.
He tried to press 5C. Yep. And death with meter is he chooses to. Yeah, he's gonna spend. He's gonna run across, and then right, EX right.
Again, you could have timed out 32 seconds.
God damn it, Brent.
It's optimal, okay? Oh wow, what a 2B.
Yeah, instant reaction on the roll and punish to the roll. Drew is looking a little lost in neutral. It seems like he doesn't understand how to maybe get in on Big Black, as I would be too if I was fighting him.
Yeah.
Oh, getting clipped, and that's not good. Every single time you get clipped by Byakuya near the corner, he gets all this reward. He's gonna get the web Oki now. Yeah, and he has one web on the ground, so it's really easy. He's not gonna mess this setup up. Just needs 2 with 5A, frame
Nice
kill,
frame
and
kill,
throw.
yeah. Mean.
Yeah, very mean. Bullied. Bully.
Yeah, that was definitely some bully right there. All right. Well, we're in grand finals.
Yeah, Big Black is if anything, Big Black looks extremely focused and motivated to get back in grand finals.
What did I say? What did I say after the Byakuya mirror?
Yeah, exactly. He's ready. He's like, come here, you mosquito man. I'm ready to catch you this time. As yeah, we're looking at the replay here, but there isn't much to dissect. As I mean, that was a combo drop. That he just messed up. But definitely just like. Yeah, as you said, you get the hit, do the setup. Get the hit, do the setup. Get the hit, do the setup. And there was a lot of get the hit and do the setup. So yeah.
So chat. There's channel point predictions now, and has this recent performance from Big Black colored your opinion? I'm pretty curious, right? I mean, Azure did win, and it was pretty good, but we've just kind of been watching Big Black run the train, so. Yeah, there's definitely that level of bias here as we kind of have been watching Big Black's march through losers bracket. So I'm pretty curious what the viewership's confidence level is so far with this upcoming match. It's gonna be a fun one. Azure Black versus or Azure Under Night, Azure Big Black, and it's Under Night. Looking forward to seeing that again. It's a fun matchup to watch. I don't really think it's a fun matchup to play, but as commentators, as somebody who doesn't have to be in there, man, look at that! It went down 97.
It was 99.
I like how today was the day where we were like, oh yeah, this one loss. We talked about the one loss, and then 30 minutes later, yeah, just like that. All right. So yeah. It's gonna be good. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's we've talked about the matchup earlier in the broadcast for the North American side, but this matchup is catch the Seth. Yeah. You have to catch him, and it's very hard as Bjork, especially in clear. And with someone who's very movement heavy like Azure, who likes to take to the skies a lot, the matchup can be very tricky, especially when he does like an unorthodox way of like ending his combos. He'll like purposely like not do the hard knockdown combo. Like he'll just leave you. He'll just like let you air tech somewhere, and he'll just be like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna just put my orb really high up here, whatever.
Yep.
We're just gonna play like this, and it can get really like scrambly, I guess, if you're used to like a more conventional Seth, not combo knockouts. So yeah, it can get into your head, throw you off guard, and like Azure Under Night is pretty good at doing that. And I think that's what's getting to Big Black, but we shall see. It just really takes one hit from Byac to win versus Seth. So it is a game of like, you have to be on that like nice edge as Seth. You really cannot get touched by Byac. It's really bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be just who's more on point. I think that Big Black definitely has had an opportunity through that recent match to kind of absorb stuff. Like I think Big Black, there's more potential for Big Black to improve in the matchup. I think just because I don't know, like you see the Byakuya set once. That's pretty much what's going on, right? I mean,
yeah.
Whereas like every time these two play each other, Azur's probably doing something that Big Black wasn't ready for, and he has an opportunity to get better for it, right? So adaptation potential definitely goes to Big Black. Whether it's gonna happen or not, we're about to see. Big Jump B though,
yeah,
right?
he just calls him out. He calls him out immediately round start game 1, and he was like, no, like, I'm coming for you. And he already has him in the corner. This is where he wants him. He clips him.
Yeah, like that one hit. This is a Byakuya round now. Just that one hit. I will stop talking.
No. Set round time. My turn. Oh.
Not anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely calmed down. Fight the answer.
You almost got. That was such a sick attempt though.
Oh no, Jade.
That's fine.
Okay,
Why did he get hit by that?
Yeah, he just got hit by raw falling jump B. That was like from downtown, honestly.
He missed. Yeah, he missed the orb input. That is such a huge mistake here, and he gets 4 too. This is really bad.
One throw, one hit. Okay, he's gonna reset to neutral.
Great. Good throw. Azure has a really good opportunity. He gets caught, but not a full combo.
Oh my god. Oh my. He dashed over there. He assaulted over the.
These scrambles. It's not over yet. Does not confirm off into A. Azure has an opportunity here. He's in the air. He's in the orb. Runs up. He has CS. What's gonna happen though? Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, he ran into him.
I mean, that wouldn't be the first time, right? Yeah, there's so much going on. We can barely like talk as fast as this is what's happening. As I say, Big Black with a 2B gets the confirm here. It's so far been a little bit sloppy from both players. I think both players there are definitely some nerves, but who's gonna be the first to tighten up here? It looks like Big Black gonna get a full set TRM, and oh wait, really? It was Grid Break 2.
Yeah, Grid Break TRM, that's so much damage. And he has him back web. If he gets thrown, it's over. Overhead, no block.
I mean, yeah, it's still over.
Yeah, it's over. This round's done. Nice and easy. Wow, he's gonna do the full combo.
It's scaring me.
Yeah, alright. Byakuya players are just kind of like that. They'll just do the full combo anyway. They're like, I could just cut it short and do the super, but I'm gonna just do the whole combo. I've practiced this like 1,000 times in training mode. So whatever. I'm not gonna drop it. Yeah. I'm not gonna drop it.
All right, so that is one for Big Black, but there were definitely a lot of crazy moments just in that first game. So, still hard to say how this is gonna go. Like, yeah, he's up a game, but a lot of that kind of came down to like a bunch of drops and scrambles. And I will say though that I think I like that call out jump B. There's some really nice counter pokes on Big Black's end. So like I think overall, Big Black ended up being able to find the hits that he needed.
And
setups also worked. Yeah, so it's like, the grid broken TRM was nasty. I felt that in my bones.
Game 1 definitely felt like it could have went either way, and hopefully Azure collects himself, because that was Azure's round 2 win. He dropped the game-winning combo.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately. So
classic Seth fashion with like a missed
jump 60 or
TKJ60.
something. You get AJC, it's jump 60 instead of 7, and he just whiffs and you're like, just like,
Hey,
alright, whatever.
it's better than getting JC. That's the worst.
Oh yeah, no, I get JC sometimes. That's so bad. I'm like, oh, please don't want.
Oh!
J. Whoa, that combo.
Yep. I love it. That missing the special cancels from the A dive though. A little bit
Oh yeah, the cycle's gone.
atypical. Oh, so smart.
Yep. He fished out that Azure was gonna run in or throw or something, so he just put a 5A in his path and
One
caught
step
him.
ahead.
Oh, got him! The new web teleport.
As I foretold.
Oh, nice block.
I claim
we
Byakuya
punish.
as my own. All right. Yeah. So Big Black gonna clean up that round, and he is now on his way to resetting the bracket. Only needs one more round here. 5 A's that orb and is able to kind of get out of the situation. Yep, there it is.
Nice
Call out
call
Jumpy.
out.
So
Yeah.
good.
That's why you have to be very careful at Seth when you autopilot your blink switch side, and if they manage to call you, he messed up his dash through. He's gonna only
Well,
have one, and he got hit. Wake up.
Well, the thing is, even if he gets the wrong side, you're too far away to hit Byakuya for doing it. So,
Yes.
and if you went for A dive, yeah, you can actually just the A dive will whiff. So it's pretty bad. So even if you guess wrong on that jumpy, it's still a pretty good situation for Byakuya. There's the orb. He blocks it. He knows. Sees it, but
Yeah,
nice,
nice.
just one step ahead.
Yeah. That EX dive is immune all the way, is invul all the way to the ground. So
Oh my
Big
god.
Black trying to do a he's dead.
Ah! Oh, beautiful, beautiful punish. Oh, you love to see it.
This is a nice
Oh,
combo
here's the
too.
setup. Here it is. I
Oh, he
blocked
blocks
it.
it.
I mean, it was gapless, I think. So
Yeah, and it was gapless, and he got hit 5A to 2C. He tried. I don't know what he tried to do there. Maybe try to jump from 5A to 2C. But got clipped low, and that's a reset. And Big Black is, as you said, looking real focused.
Yeah.
He's definitely like no. I'm winning this.
yeah.
And,
man, there are some real flashes of brilliance from Azure though. But then then you get hit by Byakuya. And
Then you
You
get hit
feel
by
like that,
Byakuya, and
yeah.
you're like, oh, I'm dead.
I'm a genius, so no. I mean, it's what
Yeah,
it
I'm a
is.
genius. Oh no! And then there's webs around you.
Yeah. All right. But definitely there's so much that we haven't seen yet from Azure, and we haven't really seen him get a lot of like solid expecting. It's like one 5C when Azure's ready for it. I'm expecting some huge shenanigans basically. So we'll see. Here we go. Knockdown. Or here we go. Oh wow.
He almost
I
got.
think
He
that,
almost got
trying to get the
2A.
unblockable.
Yeah, or okay, the cycle goes to Big Black, but okay, never mind.
Yeah. And
I
it's a
was gonna
really
say
good
how-
strategy versus Seth. The assault will often dodge the orb, so as Seth player, it's kind of easy to
No,
forget.
he gets hit by the second part of the Rekka, and this grants Big Black a full combo. But he's in
Yeah.
transfer state, so his meter gain is terrible. So he's most likely not gonna go for. Well, yeah, he didn't go for the.
Oh!
Yeah, max range 2B doesn't confirm into 2C. Bun still sucks.
Nice.
Shout out to VM in chat.
Nice. Yeah, gets the full confirm with the help of the orb from the unblockable. There's the set. Blocks it.
Block. Reversal. Yep.
All right, so Vorpal though. Oh
That's
no!
it.
You gotta be kidding me!
That's it. Gets hit by 5A on wake up, and Big Black is starting this reset off really well.
Oh, nice. What? Wait.
Oh no! This is just a series of unfortunate drops on
Yeah,
Azur's side.
this is like the worst possible thing that could happen here. It doesn't look like Azur's gonna have a chance to win Vorpal either, so this is actually really bad for Azure. Azure is probably feeling a lot of pressure to get out, and that's cheap.
Yep, and that's a full combo. One throw, it's over. Do not get thrown. Oh, TRM
nice.
it doesn't bite. Nice.
Oh god!
Yeah, that was definitely a misinput, but good on him to know.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a punish.
This is Azur's chance. He cannot drop this here. He needs like a.
Okay. Okay, he uses the CS. That's good for him. Falling jump B counter hit.
5-8,
No
but
5-8.
no, yeah. Azure still has a chance here, trying to get away, but
No.
yeah, it's scary. It's scary. This is difficult for me to watch.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
no, but he got the hit and
Azure.
he chooses not to use meter. Okay, CS. He's gonna back off. 19 seconds. 17. Okay, run up throw. He doesn't have the life lead.
He's
He
gonna
does
use.
not. No. Oh. No punish.
He's dead. He's dead.
He's dead. No. He messed. He messed up the confirm. He messed up the confirm. That is not. That is heartbreaking. That is a heartbreaking round. There's like 3 heartbreaking rounds for Azure. That was a heartbreaking round.
I'm sorry. I can't not be biased about that. That was painful.
Yeah, that was he got the hit. The orb comboed for him. He like recognized which side to do the B blink on, and then he just like messed up. I don't know. That is a tragedy. As Big Black has hit the ready button, and he's like, all right, get me back in there, bro. I was like, hit ready, come on. As
I don't even remember what the score is now.
it's a 1-0 Big Black.
Okay.
Yeah. It's post reset, so Big Black has to win 1.
I
right.
I would like Azure to just get some hard knockdowns, honestly. he got hit so many times doing a weird air tech setup and then not getting the follow-up right, and then like and then 5A comes out and he dies. Happens so many times, like oh god. All right.
Yeah, and Azure might not be composed anymore because he just decided to run in, and that's really not the game plan. That's really not the game plan.
It's yeah. This might be the tilt if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, this might be.
That combo's so cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. Very hard, by the way. Nice tag. Oh no, he's dead, and that's a perfect optimal meter gain.
Okay, beautiful round for Big Black.
Yeah, that's first round. Call out again. The Big Black has his number. I don't know what happened. You know.
Yeah, these jumpies
are like 3 for 3 in this set, or 4 for 4 or something. Every single one is like pretty much connected. And Byakuya is he stood up. Nice. He removed it.
Yeah.
And he got hit by B-Rekka.
It's always the Rekka. It's always the Rekka that hits them. Like in my head, I'm like, oh, good job, you blocked like the whole
nice,
Byakuya string, and then the Rekka comes out. Okay, here we go. Azure needs to make this count. He's got a lot of resources. Great throw. This is it.
Oh my! If that was counter hit, it was over.
He still can do stuff. Nice. There it is. All right, he's gonna win Vorpal. He just needs a hard knockdown.
Hold that. Oh, we said. Oh no, he's dead. He got A orb instead of A blink by accident.
It was almost amazing.
So tragic.
The setup was actually super hype. Well, sort of hype. It was hype, except that I think you can also just J2C on reaction and just kill Seth for doing that. But it was still really hype that he got the punish on the jump out.
Yeah.
It was almost super sick. We're gonna see on the replay. Please, production, tell me you have that last moment. Because it was almost really big brain.
Almost big brain.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many of these sabs are like almost super big brain.
But then beyond 5A.
Yeah.
Not so big brain. Yeah, that's a nice punish. That was a very nice
beautiful punish. But I think
very good combo too.
He drops
very
this.
amazing combo. No.
Or the.
He chooses. I think he chooses not to spend meter.
Did,
yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that one he did get knocked down. Oh, it was that. Yeah.
Yeah, then that was gapless, and then,
I think he just died from that.
He loses. Oh, this is the most tragic round.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah, that was definitely his round to win.
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, this was the last game. Game 2 of post reset, and This one just looked like Azure just lost all composure. Like round 1, if I remember, he ran straight into 5B and died.
Yeah.
And then that right there, yeah, he drops the setup or whatever and dies. So.
Well, all right. I mean, honestly, so people who are just like tuning in and be like, why are these commentators just like hating on the South player all the time? No. You know, it's all obviously in good fun because you know we watch both these players play many times now. And you know it's always great to admire Big Black's play because it's, you know, obviously really strong, super strong player. At the same time though, we always do sometimes just want to, you know, root for the maybe not underdog, but you know, things that can shake it up a bit, you know. So that's what it is. Also, I'm a Seth player, so I cannot help but myself but be pained sometimes. Gotta root for the Seth players. Anyways, yeah. So if you want to watch more amazing fighting game action, definitely check out this schedule here. So we got MK11 happening throughout the month of April. You can tune in to check out all those weeklies as well as the final, of course. And then we have March 30th. That is tomorrow. We got BB Tag finals, so check that stuff out. Uni, we're gonna have our April ones. So next month's finals are gonna be on May 3rd. So if you want to see more of us, we'll see you guys in a little over a month. And of course, Soul Calibur, that's gonna be in 2 days' time. For the month of March finals for Soul Calibur. So definitely tune in for all that stuff. And of course, if you're interested in, you know, being a part of this stuff, go to compete.playstation.com. You can show up for those Mortal Kombat weeklies, and you can be on that stream, right? You can be here and listen to us talk about you, and watch us, you know, vote with our channel points for you or not. Yeah, so definitely, you know, check it out, compete.playstation.com. This month has been a blast. It's gone by like ridiculously fast. So, you know, always fun to just be here on the mic with Ben. And we had some really great matches today. I think we had a lot of fun stuff to talk about. And EU also was great. Definitely for you NA folk, check out the EU VODs, man. They were really, really good too. So
yeah, the EU was really good. That was the best EU we've commentated for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I really like this NA one too, though. This was probably one of my favorite NA monthlies. You know, I think
because Big Black lost the game.
No, I mean not just that, but like the matches were really interesting, I thought. Although I think my favorite is still the one with the 3 Gordos. This is pretty good.
Yeah. You know, the Big Black just being like, all right, next. All the Gords all in a line, just line them up.
Yeah, so certainly a lot of excitement this month overall, though, for sure. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Ben, any closing thoughts before, you know, we release the stream?
Play Uni. It's fun stuff. Just, you know, this game is amazing. Just check it out if you have the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself. Play Uni, yeah. Until next time, guys, we'll see you. I'm Brett.
I'm Ben.
There we go. And yeah, we'll see you guys next month.